donkey of the day.
Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for donkey of the day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called donkey of the day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, donkey of the day for Tuesday, January 20th, has me very conflicted. Okay, every now and then I get a suggestion for donkey of the day, and I'm like, I can see why you would want them to get donkey of the day, but honestly, I can see where they shouldn't. Okay, we are going to have to take this one to Breakfast Club court because I really don't know if these folks should get the biggest hee-haw, but today's potential donkey of the day is going to Lugo Roques. He's the owner of the Crystal Ballroom in Lake Mary, Florida. Now, according to News 6 Orlando, Ty Henson and William Coney were set to marry in May of this year at the Crystal Ballroom, and then sadly, tragedy struck. Let's go to News 6 Orlando for the report, please.
Crystal Ballroom here in Lake Mary is where Ty Henson thought she'd be marrying her best friend this coming spring. When her fiancé, William Coney, suddenly died just before Thanksgiving, Henson says her wedding vendors voided all their contracts and gave back her money. All, she says, except this one.
This wasn't like a cancellation. This was a person dying.
Henson acknowledges she signed a non-refundable contract with the Crystal Ballroom of Lake Mary. Still, she assumed the company would give back at least some of the $7,600 she paid for the wedding venue.
Her suggestion was maybe you can do a memorial here on your wedding day. And that, even now, sorry.
The owner of the wedding venue encourages clients to purchase third-party cancellation insurance. In a statement, the company says Crystal Ballroom has served thousands of couples over many years, while also encountering a small number of illnesses, accidents, deaths, military deployments, and other life events. These experiences shaped our policies and procedures not to avoid responsibility, but to protect clients, vendors, and the venue in a fair, transparent, and legally sound way.
Ooh, first things first, rest in peace to William Coney. Died unexpectedly at the age of 42 from a heart attack. This is why I encourage y'all to take your cardiovascular health serious. This is why I encourage you all to go see Dr. Puma and go get a Soren heart scan. Please, 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 brothers, take your cardiovascular health serious, because I don't know if it's the food, COVID, the vaccine, stress, something has younger people having heart attacks and strokes. So please take care of yourself. But this is where I get conflicted, because business is business. And there is a reason venues take deposits, okay? I don't know the details of the contract. I don't know the stipulations in the contract. Most contracts have a clause for unforeseen, uncontrollable events. I think it's called the force majeure clause, commonly known as the act of God clause. And I would think death would fall under that. It's not like she just canceled for no reason. And I would think a venue would refund the deposit just out of the kindness of their heart, even if they legally didn't have to. And that is where the situation gets perplexing for me, because I'm expecting me from other people. Okay, I'm not saying I think Crystal Ballroom is wrong, because legally I don't believe they are. From a business perspective, they aren't at all. But from a human perspective, from a kindness perspective, they could give Ty a break and give her the deposit back. Now, I thought it was very cold to suggest to her to do the memorial there, but sadly, the venue is thinking about their bottom line. Okay, they don't want to miss out on that $7,600. That's a lot of money. I get it. But damn, do you not have a heart? Or does a heart matter when a contract was signed and business was done? By the way, News 6 Orlando confirmed that the contract states all payments are non-refundable. Okay, but I agree with Ty Henson. She said she understands the legal side, but there should be space for compassion. Okay, Ty said, and I agree with her wholeheartedly, my compassion as a human being carries over into my business. But then I understand where the venue owner, Lugo Roques, is coming from, because he said they are a full service venue that coordinates space, staffing, inventory, and third-party services months in advance and incurs costs on a different timeline than individual vendors. And they said that complex and unfortunate situations like death have shaped their policies to be fair, transparent, and legally sound. He noted that these rules are reviewed before signing to avoid emotional or inconsistent decision making later. So where are we with this? I really see both sides of this situation. I understand, but people want this owner, Lugo Roques, and this venue to get donkey of the day. So let's open up the phone lines, 1-800-585-1051. We got to go to Breakfast Club Court.
We got to go to Breakfast Club Court. Now, people are saying that this owner in this establishment should have a heart.
Yeah.
But also, this is business. They had to pay other people. They had to pay maybe the florist, maybe the DJ, maybe the sound, maybe balloons. Whatever they had to pay, a lot of that had to go out. And not only that,
And they said they incurred those costs months in advance.
They booked these things out years in advance. So if you don't take this date, somebody else would have. So they gave it to you.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But what he did say was that person should have got insurance. If he would have got insurance, nothing would have happened. But
I didn't hear that part.
that's what you said. You said they should have got insurance. That's what you said.
I said that?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't remember you
I
saying
ain't
that.
said about
Did I
that.
just make that up?
Yes,
Yeah, I think you
made that
did.
up. You done
That's
put
'cause you
words
done
all
paid
in my
for so
mouth.
many venues.
I thought you said
You
that
getting ready
that
for your
they
daughter
should have got
wedding.
insurance just in case something happens. You
No,
did say that.
he said the owner noted that these rules are reviewed before signing to avoid emotional or inconsistent decision making later.
I thought I heard that. But anyway, that's the question. 800-585-1051. Who's at fault? Who should get the donkey? Should it be the owner of the establishment or not? Let's discuss.
Yeah.
800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?